She's one of pop music's most compelling global forces, collabing with music icons like Kelly Clarkson and John Legend, and Variety calling her an international artist in the truest sense. And now, after 7 years, her debut album is finally here with Film Noir. Fawzia creates a visual and cinematic world through purposeful lyricism and dramatic melodies that will capture audiences, and her new music video for Don't Ever Leave Me just dropped. Take a look. Fawzia joins us now in studio to talk the new album. Thanks for being here with us. Tell us about the album and the inspiration behind it.
Hello, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to drop this album. It just dropped yesterday. It's been over 7 years in the making. I was signed for over 7 years and I'm now newly independent. And so this album was truly a passion project and I poured my heart and my soul into it. Film Noir was lyrically inspired by the past 7 years of my life and visually inspired by my favorite childhood movies and how they made me feel. I wanted to build a dark and cinematic and dramatic and twisted kind of feel around this album, lyrically, visually, and sonically. And I am so very proud of it and so excited to share it with the world.
And when you do share it, what do you want fans to take away from the album?
I hope that they can find solace in the album. I hope that they can find something that they can relate to. Although the album is very deeply personal to me, I think that so many people can relate to it in their own ways, and I'm already reading so many stories about how people are relating to it, and that's more than I could ever ask for.
You talked about making this album. Took 7 years, 7 long years, blood, sweat, and tears. What were some of the challenges along the way making that album?
Getting it across the finish line. I've been wanting to release my debut album for so long, and it felt like obstacles kept coming up and kept getting in the way. And it was just like, this is what I set out to do. This is what I intended to do. I grew up in a very, very small town, and my entire career is just built around my love and my passion for music. So if I couldn't release the music, if I couldn't release what meant the most to me, I was like, what's the point? And so being independent and doing it, you know, with a very, very, very small team and really feeling that love and that passion is all that I could ever dream of. And it honestly feels surreal, and I'm still a little bit in denial that my album's out, but I'm so excited.
And along this musical journey of yours, you've got to work with some all-stars, David Guetta, Kelly Clarkson, just to name a few. What's it like working with them? And then now releasing your own album.
It was truly like an honor working with them so early on in my career. For them to, you know, give that stamp of approval when I was 18 to 20 years old. Like, I was very, very young. It was an honor. I grew up listening to them. I grew up covering their songs, like singing their songs in karaoke. So to be alongside them and collaborating with them and seeing that come to fruition was so surreal. And it's still something that I look back on like so fondly, and I can't believe it happened.
And what was the inspiration behind covering the song Desert Rose?
Oh my goodness. So Desert Rose is one of my favorite songs. I was born in Morocco and I grew up in a very, very small town in Canada. And so I always had like a Western / Arab Middle Eastern influence in like my music and my roots, and that's what I grew up listening to. And Desert Rose was one of the first songs that I heard that meshed those two worlds so perfectly. And so I kind of like adopted it in a sense and made my reimagination of it. And I thought it was so fitting to put it on my debut because I sang it all around the world, and I thought it has to be on this project.
Fawzia, thank you so much for your time. We wish you all the best, and congratulations again
on
your debut album.